Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Skyrim, Skyrim Remastered. So, due to a problem of the game not saving, I've now got to run through a lot of this over again, and there's going to be a lot of desiccated bodies to search. There's going to be a lot of fighting to do. We probably won't get the glitch of having two Dawn stores again. What's interesting is this like ghost here. So now we're trying to kill this necromancer again. And I think he's the only one here. The only real danger is his magic spells potentially are going to hurt me. They do a massive amount of damage. One more hit. Come on. And once he's dead, we now start firing at this guy, which is his shade. So, it's an interesting expansion or explanation of the myth that this necromancer, as soon as he dies,
it is done.
Turns
the
to
defiler is defeated.
A shade.
Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
And we have to do all this stuff. There's tons of gold here I don't want to miss. Let's see. Ghastly remains. Ghastly remains.
Oh.
Out of the way, Lydia. Just want to quickly grab everything again. If you could just hold down the A button or wait for an hour, and it would just search everything. See, here's the Dawnbreaker sitting there on the ground, and it's a kind of disappointing weapon, by the way. It kind of is. Actually, it's a very disappointing weapon. Ghastly remains. Do we see that anywhere? Desiccated corpse. This dog is in the way. We're still trying to get rid of the dog. In fact, we died in the process of trying to get rid of him. Search these urns. Search these urns. Deadly paralysis poison. Are there any chests or anything? Have I done everything in this room? It's strange that it didn't save the game after this point too. That's also very odd. I guess the deadly remains I could have a chance with, and I can't pick up any of these iron arrows. I don't know why. Whatever. So we retrieved the Dawnbreaker. We're done with this. It was about 10 minutes of gameplay that we lost. And even 10 minutes of replay on a game that's going to be 200 hours.
Is vanquished.
Let's just see if we can hit B.
A new day is take the mighty Dawnbreaker.
Hit B.
And with it purge. May the light of certitude guide your efforts.
So it drops you down this way, but then it teleports you to. If I wanted to talk to him, I would come back here, but I don't see a reason to. Quick save. Now, we just need to run this way. That's where we're going. We have the ability to level up. I think it's worth it. And what speech perk did I take? I took Allure. And moving forward. Make sure I have Whirlwind Spirit on. And here we go. I suppose I kind of desperately also need a horse. Some horse that would stick around and allow me to move a little bit faster. And these little jumps, as they are here, don't really move me very fast forward. So, I believe there's a spider chasing after me. We'll just ignore it. Even these shouts don't seem like they're at the right volume for this game. But then I do tend to have the volume lower, so it's more balanced with my own personal talk. I don't want to have to shout over a very loud game. Let's see. Which way are we going? Probably it's better to go this way. Up the mountain we go. And hopefully the mountain has an actual path there, and this isn't just the wrong way. And see, it's very strange. If you are on a slope, you probably can't make it up a slope, and as you approach certain slopes, the angles change from being something that seems very doable to being incredibly steep. Lost Echo Cave discovered. And that's that cave. We won't go in there. But more fast travel sections, more opportunities. We are looking forward to that. Let's see. I would think making an open world, you'd want to make rules like you can have things, you can have hills that are very steep angles, and you can have paths that are very shallow angles, but somewhere between, I would say, 30% and, no, I'd say a 45% angle should be the highest angle you could possibly climb up. And then everything between 45% angle and about an 80% angle should be banned. Just, we won't build any surface like that at all. Let's go and quick save again. That way there's a noticeable difference always between what can be walked on and what can't. So this is the Rimrock Burrow, and I believe if we look at the map, there's something here. Let's go. Let's figure out what this is. If this is getting rid of Barnabas, good. He's been nothing but a pain. We have Barnabas and Lydia with us. For all we know, there is no enemies in this section. But there might also just be vampires. We've kind of had... This is new. I don't recall ever seeing this. Sebastian Lort, named character. He's attacking me, so let's keep fighting him. Fire salts from that creature. And there's nothing over here to pick up. We do have kind of a heavy amount of items on us, but I bet not as much as we would think. Why can I not pick up these arrows? It just doesn't want me to pick them up. Gold, robes, arrows, and that. And see, I'm gonna take this axe, return it to the shrine of Clavicus with Barbarous. Let's see, scroll, steel dagger, nightshade, bowl, pine tush egg. Let's hit this. Can I disenchant anything? Robes of alteration. Okay. So I could run back out, or I can go and just quick save and move forward. And I think quick saving and moving forward is what we want to do. Ah, there's nothing here, is there? There we go. Wood plate, sweet rolls. Bed. We may take a nap just to ensure a well-rested bonus. Let's see, hide shield, no good. Gold, spell. There we go. Are any of these books valuable? No. Nope, nope, nope. So I don't see a reason to take them. So let's see, 10 a.m. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. That's sunlight. That's a decent time to move forward. Yeah, we'll double check that anything we didn't buy right now isn't destroyable. Yep. Alright. Come on, Barnabas. So we need to look at the weapon we got, this axe. And let's just see if there's anything special about it. Steel War Axe, the Rueful Axe, does 20 points of stamina damage. See, an axe like that, if I could enchant something like that to uh, to something more helpful. That'd be nice. Alright. So it wants me to go this way. How could I get down here? I feel like I would die if I'm not extremely careful. But so this is a prison with the guy. So either I decide to bribe him out, or free him. I'm not sure which way we're gonna end up doing this. Sneak increased. Snowy cat. Just slow down time long enough to know I'm hitting him. Don't want to miss. Quick save. Quick save is my friend, and I need to do a better job at it. So will this guy attack me immediately, or can I just talk to him? Looks like I can just keep him.
Halt!
I'm here for Thord Greymane.
Are you joking? Even if we had a prisoner by that name, the only way he'd be released is by order of the Imperial Legion. Now I suggest you turn around and go back the way you came.
Interesting.
That's privileged information. Now, move along.
So I can either kill everybody here, or I can see if maybe I can sneak. Let's see. I think there might be some underwater tunnel. Here's some ninroot growing. This area over here I kind of wonder about. Let's see, ice water jetty. This might very well be a DLC section, so I have no reason to travel there yet. Well, if there's any way to sneak in the place, it's probably just gonna be this way. Because, yeah, unless there's some kind of secret door or something, I think we're just gonna end up taking these guys out. And who's to say how strong these guys are? I might very well be signing my own death warrant. Alright, dog. So they're taking care of the dog. I guess I'll miss the dog once he's gone. That is a massive amount of guards I'm taking on right now. This isn't a fight I could have won by myself. Even with the most amount of luck. There's just too many of them. They are too well armored. Good news is they're all wearing orcish equipment. So, I mean elvish equipment. So, that does mean that I probably will get a new bow. My stamina. I'm still out of stamina. There you go. Man, these arrows.
Are you prepared to die?
One more. All these arrows. There's one more guy somewhere around here. I think he's up at top. Now I'm holding too much items.
I'm going to put you down. Skyrim belongs to the north.
So search this barrel and decide to put something in here. Like we can store that. And this bow's probably not worth much. Those swords aren't worth much. Iron daggers aren't worth much. There we go.
I'll end your miserable life.
Where's the guy? So this is some kind of secret facility.
I'll see you burn.
Seems to be he's right. There we go. There we go. So let's look around here, make sure there's nothing worth finding. And then we'll go free our friend. And then we'll be done with another piece of the missions, of the many missions we've done. So this was where he was, and yep, there's nothing else here. Good. And there's only one doorway, it seems. So here we go. Of course, the danger is, who knows how big the area in here is. We could be entering a small section with a few rooms, or 1 or 2 rooms, or we could be entering something a lot more.
Come on.
They're doing a lot of magic damage to me. way too much magic. I need magic resistance turned up to 11. I've got a mage or something over here. I've got a flame Antioch over here. Come on. Northwatch mage. I'm at half my stamina. Man, it takes forever. Let's just take everything. Get out of the way, Barbus. Over and over again. So where did the Flame Antioch character... I guess they didn't drop anything, or they just burnt out, or they fell through the floor. Elven armor. I've got one too many heavy items here. Let's see. Battle axe is not worth it much. And we have to always remind ourselves, yep, this is what Skyrim is. It's funny, your love for Skyrim can actually make you forget, if you're not careful, what the game actually is. How much of it is wandering through very linear pathways. Let's look at all these books to make sure they're not anything good. Come down here and hide some more. Searching barrels. Do I really need to search barrels? Or are barrels always just gonna have food in them? Will I ever find a massive amount of gold or rubies or gems or jewelry in them?
Someone there. Do your work. That's the best you can do.
So I need to pull back the bow, then slow down time. So it's not actually a mechanism of holding down right then left trigger at the same time. It's more hold down the right trigger, pull back, then release. His guards, again, not possible to defeat by myself. Maybe me and Lydia could do it, because if I give Lydia a sword, like something strong, she'll probably take that as an opportunity to run forward and keep him busy. This is the one problem with having a archer as your assistant, is the issue of, do you want them potentially to target you instead of your immortal partner? And let's see, I guess I'm gonna keep an eye on barrels for a while. If I search for the next like 3 hours through every barrel I see, and I find nothing but food in any of them, that's probably a decent enough admission to say don't bother searching barrels anymore. This place is just a thing. Check all these swords on the walls and such. Lydia can carry things though, so.
I've got your back. I am at your command.
So let's, instead of trading things, let's give her one of these and then tons of stuff. Like, anything else I can give her? Nope. I think that
going,
works
man.
nicely. Take this book. Stupid dog. Even though he's super useful, I still don't want him. I don't want him. I want him gone. Nothing in that barrel. He doesn't carry anything. He doesn't do anything else. Now, wouldn't it suck if it turned out that the person we came to rescue is actually working with these bad guys?
What was that?
So, by giving her a sword, she will now run right into danger. Ah, and when you killed the mage, the other one disappeared. That's interesting. Take this book. There is something I think about the way Skyrim versus Fallout 3 versus Fallout 4 present its books that particularly in Fallout 3, because you didn't have an infinite amount of leveling, which may also be the case in Skyrim, but it nearly feels like it is an infinite amount of leveling. That you kind of wanted to find every single special book to get your levels up. The perks that you got in Fallout 3 are definitely feel a lot more important than the perks you get in Skyrim. They're sillier. They don't have this like straightforward mentality. Doing 10% more damage as a perk isn't something that happens in Fallout. It really is kind of this A/B system that they do. They try making the game one way, and then in the form of Fallout, and then they make the game a different way in the form of Skyrim or Elder Scrolls. I think Elder Scrolls probably is the better experience. Ooh, that guy's not in a good position. Kill the mage quickly. This interrogator. I need this interrogator dead. You can hear his ice golem doing a massive amount of damage. I'm getting critical strikes on this guy. There. Apple armor, arrows, steel sword. Where's Lydia? She's right here. Good. Nice and safe. She's immortal, so she should be nice and safe. Search this barrel of potatoes. Search this barrel of flour. Deal with the dog. Get out of the way. Alright. Take this, take this, take this, take this. Take this, this, and this. I swear I'm not just making these people naked for the fun of it. So he's an interrogator slash torturer. So they're torturing him. I am now justified, finally, in
You won't get the best of me.
freeing him.
You there. I never thought I'd see another friendly face again. We need to get to safety as soon as possible. Let's move.
So let's lead him to safety, because we know which way safety is, sure. Where are you, Lydia? Are you back behind me? Nope.
Still here.
I need to trade
I am
things.
sworn to carry your burdens.
So, more apparel. There we go. This orc bow would be better than the imperial bow. Well, it will be once I improve it a little bit.
Let's get going then.
So, moving forward. I'm not sure how much more of this there actually is. I'm trying to get gold master. And see, the weird thing here is you don't get the opportunity. So you don't get the opportunity to unlock or pick something if you have a key. Here's a master key. Here's a master key. We need that. We need a key definitely if I was gonna come back. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to come back and free all these people later. How much is a silver plate? No, that's just a regular plate. So, oh, didn't mean to pick up those books. So no master key to unlock any of those cages. So those prisoners stay prisoners. Elven maze. Right there.
I cannot thank you enough for rescuing me from this place. I suspect I'd never again see the light of day otherwise. But why would you risk your life for me, a stranger?
Your family was concerned for you.
Should have known. This was all Avelstein's idea, wasn't it? Where is he? A wise decision, but I fear he may not be safe there anymore. They'll go looking for me, and Whiterun will be the first place they search. I cannot stay. Not here. Not in Whiterun. It likely won't be safe for Avelstein either. Our best hope now is to fall in with the ranks of the Stormcloaks. But would you do me a favor? Tell my mother to suffer the winter's cold wind, for it bears aloft next summer's seeds. She'll know what it means.
Okay.
I thank you again, friend. You've given me my life back.
So we've helped the Stormcloaks a little bit here. Which is fine because that's who we were gonna side with eventually anyways. And that means we are done with this area of the map. We can go over here and just make sure all the quests except for Dawnguard are on. So there's things certainly to do. Lots and lots of things still to do. Let's, before we return, let's return to the shrine and get rid of the dog. That's what I want to do. Let's see. Hopefully there aren't any more bad guys in this area. Was this a path? Yes, this is the only path. And which way? Did we go this way? Yep, there was a bunch of vampires. We killed them all. And now the path is perfectly safe. Look at all these torches. It would be nice if the torches appeared after you cleared out a section, but I don't think that's really how the game works. I think it actually just always had torches there. Now we run through this. And we keep running this way. Every little section proving to be its own separate load-in section. They were very kind of plug-in based in their creation of this game. You just plug in the part of the map that you created to the rest of the world, which had some problems, certainly. Search the bandit. Does he have anything worth taking? Nope. Let's talk now to Clavigus Vile.
You've got the axe! And my dog! Splendid!
We're back?
Excellent work! A hero and his faithful companion retrieving the ancient artifact for the prince. It's almost storybook. Ah, but it almost seems a shame to give a weapon like that away, doesn't it? I suppose I could be persuaded to let you keep it. But only if you use the axe to kill Barbas. Simple as that.
Sure, I'll kill Barbas.
And I could absorb the spirit of poor dead Barbas. He'd still be reunited with me. And I'm sure Barbas doesn't want me to have that axe. He'd want it this way. The choice
It's
is
making
yours,
sense.
friend. We're all counting on you to make the right decision. Put him out of our misery.
So, let's see. Weapons, equip, and the rueful axe. And let's talk to
Oh, wait
Barbas.
a second. There's another option here.
What's the other option? I think I want to keep the axe.
The axe isn't the only item dear old Clavicus has. Give him the rueful axe, and once we're reunited, the mask of Clavicus Vile will be yours.
I think we're gonna just stick with the idea of doing what the gods say in this run. Lots of arrows.
Absolutely. Now I can reabsorb his body and return to full power, all without having to listen to his whining. Oh, sure, he'll be back in a century or two. But think of the fun I can have till then. Enjoy that axe, and don't worry about poor old Barbas. After all, he really should have picked a better friend.
So we keep the axe, and this is one of the items that we potentially would have kept. And look, here is the statue of the dog, which I don't think it was there before. So switch back to our arrow for that, and we're done with the dog. And I feel like that's the right thing. Of course, I could come over here to the system and load the autosave. Let's see what happens there. Let's cheat a little bit. So running this way, back through this section. The axe does 20 points of damage to stamina. Let's see what Barnabas has to say right now.
One of Clavicus's little chests. A wizard named Sebastian Lord had a daughter who worshipped her seed. When the daughter became a werewolf, it drove Sebastian over the edge. He couldn't stand to see his little girl take on such a bestial form. The wizard wished for the ability to end his daughter's curse. Clavicus gave him an axe.
Okay. I guess I could have told him to stop following me a while ago. Let's see what the mask is for though.
Ah, you've got the axe. And my dog. Ah, you've got the axe.
We have to wait for him
And
to talk.
my dog. Splendid. Excellent work. A hero and his faithful companion retrieving the ancient artifact for the prince. It's almost storybook.
The problem with this statue is
But it
it's
almost seems a shame to give a
I'm
weapon
too
like
close
that
to it.
away, doesn't it? I suppose I could be persuaded to let you keep it. But only if you use the axe to kill Barbas. Simple as
so the
that.
dog statue isn't there. Let's see.
And I could absorb the spirit of poor dead Barbas. He'd still be reunited with me. And I'm sure Barbas doesn't want me to have that axe. He'd want it this way. The choice is yours, friend. We're all counting on you to make the right decision. Put him out of our misery.
So then we come back over here and we talk to him.
Oh, wait a second. There's another option here. The axe isn't the only item dear old Clavicus has. Give him the rueful axe, and once we're reunited, the mask of Clavicus Vile will be yours. Oh, wait a second. There's another option here.
And? Huh. You're no fun at all. Guess I'll have to make my own fun elsewhere. And with the pup back, I'll be restored to my full power. There's a whole world just waiting for me.
And so the mask is here.
I knew I could trust you.
Yeah, dog gets master, master gets cosmic axe. Everyone's happy. Just get over here, mutt.
Don't worry, I'll make sure he sees the light. I trusted you, now you trust me.
Nice.
Oh, that feels so much better. You forget how nice supreme power feels until you've been stuck in a cave for a few years. It's a shame you wished for something so dull as me taking back the mutt. Quite the lack of imagination on your part. A lack of ambition like that really ought to be punished. Perhaps by turning you into a worm.
Oops.
Or maybe a few decades,
Uh-oh.
Oh, fine. Have my boon and be done with it. Got more interesting deals to make anyway.
So now we have the mask item. So let's look at that. Apparel. Mask of this. Prices are 20% better, plus 10 Speedcraft Magicka regenerates better. I definitely made the right choice there. Totally made the right choice. So let's run out here. Let's see, we got about 8 minutes to fast travel to, I guess, Whiterun to try and sell some stuff, and then hopefully we'll have enough gold to build a house in the cities to the south.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay.
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Alright. So we get this new item, this new letter. And it would be under books. I'm not sure if there are more than one versions. So here's a letter telling us to do a side quest. And so I've read all the books. That's good to know. Canning rack. There we go. I doubt I have anything to smelt. Yeah, that would be very strange. You don't even really run into stuff like that. Can I make any jewelry? Nope. Can I make anything elven? Nope. Leather, steel, imperial, studded, or iron even. I could make not even hide. I'm short on leather strips. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that mean I can make something now? Yes. But I'm not sure they're really worth it. I think I'll leave all that alone. So we've got a Dawnbreaker item to put in here, and that's the only thing I really would want to save. Everything else, let's go a full 12 hours of resting. And then we'll start trying to sell things to get more money. Full, your beast blood keeps you from a restful sleep. So you can't get the well-rested perk as long as I'm a werewolf. Which, honestly, I don't even know how to turn into a werewolf. So that's
Sorry.
an
I don't
interesting
claim to be the
thing.
best. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Right. Miscellaneous to start with. Elven superior. Elven helmet superior. Let's see, so this, and this. And that. Weapons. So this. 21 versus 25.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
So there's no reason to leave her with anything. I'll leave her with the Dawnbreaker, but everything else is simply to be sold.
Let's get going then.
Have you met my father? The finest weapons and armor.
Let's see. Dwarven arrows for 10. Let's start selling these. Imperial bows do 19 damage. See, if an Imperial bow starts at 19 and this one starts at 21, that does mean the Orcish bow is better. Let's see, 12 versus 14. Sell the dagger. 10, sell all these daggers, that, and elven armor. No. How about we just sell one of those then? She's out of money. And 2 of those. Right on the dollar.
Until next time.
Decent transaction.
Well, we've got small weapons as well as the finest weapons and armor.
Leather lockpicks might be a good idea to buy. Still. Elven armor. Let's see, sell 8 of these. And that leaves them with 99. And then 4 of these. And that's
good doing business with
done with that.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Now, general goods store still probably doesn't have anybody in charge. He's just gone. It's still stealing, but I don't know who would catch you. We've accidentally killed the one person that
Take a good look around. I'm
that
sure
we
you'll find
needed.
what you're looking for. If not, let me know. You look rather. I think I can
training
teach you a
in
thing or two.
alchemy. 4 more levels in alchemy, please.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
We'll sell all this food. And we'll start seeing deadly paralysis potion. Magic resist. True shot, feel poison, alteration. Extreme magicka, healing, magicka. Minor healing, minor magicka, minor stamina. Plentiful healing. Plentiful stamina resist. Stamina, strength, and vigorous healing. And what books could we buy? It's kind of pointless not to buy these recipes. Let's try that. And Dwarfen oil. Buy some of these other elements that we haven't eaten.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Alright. Come over here. Back to books. Not letter from a friend. Read this potion. Read this. Read this. Read this potion. And I hope that I don't actually have to like memorize what it says, because if that's the case, that's not what I was hoping for. I quit alchemy. Let's see, ingredients all the way down. Come on, find something. I'm going through so many of these. Probably have a disease again.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
So cure disease. Nightshade. Skeever tail. Cure disease, vampire dust,
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare.
skeever tail.
Do let me know if I can be of service.
Cure disease. This and this.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Let's see, vampire dust and skeever tail, I think, were one of the things we were looking for.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices,
Come
and
on.
potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Void salts. Void salts and vampire dust and thistle branch. Regenerate health.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Fire salts. with this and this. Found something
If there's
out.
anything I can help you with, you have but to
This
ask.
one, with this one, with this one. This one. Let's see. With this one. We have a lot of restore
I sell cures
stamina.
for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
See, what did I just do that worked so well? I guess there are just certain elements here.
You'll find tonics,
That-
salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Like, I guess we just kind of know.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to.
Yeah, this system still doesn't make the most amount of sense. Oops.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Bleeding Crown versus this versus this.
You'll
This
find
one
tonics, salves, poultices,
versus
and
this.
potions on my shelves.
Versus
Browse
this.
to your heart's content.
This one versus this one. Nope, that won't work. That one. That. There we go. So now that I have Ravager,
I sell cures for all
Magica.
ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
The question is, I guess I just don't have an ingredient at all that would be restore health. Just nothing works with that. Large
I offer
antlers.
remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Interesting. So maybe I should take something like
If
this
there's anything I can help you with, you have but
and
to ask.
something like this. Nope. Well, that's enough alchemy for now. Again, still not really certain how this whole system works. Let's talk to this lady.
I spend a lot of time
Please
at the market
tell me you
stalls
have
so I can
news of
learn
my
the merchant's
son.
trade. I need more experience if I'm
Is
going
he?
to run an inn someday.
You've saved him? Oh, I must see him at once. What? After all this, I can't even see him? How? How do I know you're telling me the truth and not just what I want to hear? For it bears aloft next summer's seeds. That's my boy. So it's true then. For now it's enough to know that he's alive. I can find peace in that. Thank you, dear friend. You've given me back my son. I'd had Eorlund forge this for Thorald. It was to be a present for his return. I suppose he can't have it now. Why don't you take it? We can always make another for the day when this war ends and Thorald can come home.
As you say.
You take care of yourself now.
There we go, so that we finished that quest. We do need to go in here and talk to the brother and tell him to run to... Where are you, brother? Not in here. in here. Seems like I'm in enough favor with these people. I could clear out their house if I wanted to. Nope, can't take too expensive of an item though. Seems like I could take things that are 5, but 500, that's a little too much. Might as well take the gold. Suppose we're all friends here. Now. Of course, taking 9 gold from these people is not enough. Look, I've had enough with the dog knocking me around. Last thing I want is the Lydia knocking me around too. Well, it seems like the brother's gone. So let's look at the quests and see if that's the case. Still looking for that red guard woman. Alright.
They say if a vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into one.
So I'm wandering around here. I guess the next thought is to get a house and try to do something nice with that in Falkreath. So we still have a decent amount of stuff to sell. And then I guess we want to continue with the companion quest as it... Let's see, we'll just stop playing right here. So as we look at the overworld map, we have completed these things. There's investigate the Bard's College, investigate that legend, retrieve the horn is the main storyline. We've been in the Dawn Star, but only to walk in there. Here we were supposed to assassinate the Silverhand leader. Here we're supposed to visit Winterhold. Here we're supposed to visit a shrine. Here we're supposed to travel to the city. Over here we're supposed to bring the unusual gem. So we've got a lot of games still to play. I think it also might be worth it at some point to make it to Markareth, but let's try to stay on track. The problem with this game is just getting distracted. So assassinate this guy is our next quest, which means we can probably just fast travel to Dawnstar and then walk from that place to Fort Fellhammer. And we want to get rid of we want to eventually cure ourselves of being a vampire, which then will allow us to be well rested, which then allows us to continue down the path of getting more experience. So like better prices is nice. I'm not sure what we'd really want to unlock next. Maybe light armor can be unlocked. The custom fit seems like a good idea. We're at archery 60, so I can do 60% more damage, and that would be very much appreciated. As far as our weapon goes, we'll probably get archery up to 100% and stop playing with a bow and arrow if it doesn't become more difficult to level up. Right now it's kind of easy. Smithing is waiting for level 40, 60 to do that, 50 to do that, so we won't upgrade smithing for a while. Enchanting, I don't really have a reason to get enchanting done, put points into it yet. That's kind of almost an last chance thing, and alchemy is the same idea. If I continued down this way to get the best possible poisons and potions, I think all I need is potions so they're more effective, which, let's see, how far down this chain do I even have to get for that? Potions that restore health, stamina, or magic are 25% more thing. Better. So I only have to get to Alchemist level 5. 5 points to make the strongest potions possible. As far as that. So that's something to keep in mind. Well, I think we're doing pretty good. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.